Hello, everybody. This is a video response for KensCardboard 500 sub giveaway. Congratulations, Ken. 500. That's nothing to stick a shake at. Good job on videos. Keep it up and look forward to 500 more. Gonna move kind of fast today. My uploads have been taking forever. Even like on a 5-minute video, it's taking an hour and a half. And I just don't have that kind of time tonight. So I'm going to move fast, but Ken asked us to pick out 10 of our favorite autographs. 5 to 10, I grabbed 10. And I know the minute I hit stop on this, I'm going to think of like 10 more that I could have grabbed or should have grabbed. But this is what I grabbed. And let's do it. So a lot of these I've shared. A couple I probably haven't. But here we go. So this first one I like because it's a custom that I made. And this was signed when Strasburg was in the Arizona Fall League before he even made his MLB debut. And I just like that it's kind of one of a kind because I made it. Just looking back now, 11 years later, there's a lot about the design that I don't care for. But you learn and you grow and you get better, I guess. Next up, Mariners card, Robinson Cano. I really like this one because I got it in person. Shortly after Robinson Cano's hand was broke by a pitch. As a matter of fact, like the next day, he got a suspension for PEDs. And this is in 2018. And I was quite upset because I really liked Cano. Eventually came through on a rehab through Everett and was able to get this. And he signed 1 per for everybody for all like 4 days he was there. Maybe he's there I think he was there 4 days. And so he sort of got back in my good graces a little bit. But I was happy to get this nice in-person Heritage, 2018 Heritage. Picked this up earlier this year. A lot of these are from this year because I've really been focusing on getting nice Hoffer stuff. But there's a Ricky, of course, my favorite all-time player. I make no secrets about that. 85 Donruss highlights. PSA DNA. That's 3. Number 4, probably my most recent Hall of Fame slab pickup, I believe. The Larry Doby. A lot of respect for the man. First African-American player in the American League. Had to endure many of the same trials that Jackie did. But, of course, didn't have as much fanfare, I guess you would say, as he did. And took way too long to get Mr. Doby in the Hall of Fame. But once you're in, you're in. Also, another guy took way too long to get in the Hall of Fame. I don't know why we wait till people die before we put him in the Hall of Fame. But, Marvin Miller, we're seeing that now with Marvin Miller. But here's another one. Maybe just, if they're great ball players like Ron Santo, put them in when they're alive, for crying out loud. This is a 73 Topps Santo. Another card I got this year. Just up in my Hoff game this year. Another card from this year. Earl Averill, the elder, Earl Averill Sr., nicknamed the Earl of Snohomish. And just like Ron Santo is one of 3 Hall of Famers from Washington State. The other, I'm pausing if you think you know it, Ryne Sandberg. I don't have a slab for Sandberg. I have plenty of his signed stuff. But here's a card I love, 86 Topps Tony Gwynn in the slab. Bought this unslabbed from a personal friend off Sport Lots who sells nothing but signed stuff on Sport Lots. Gwynn's for a long time were $25. I think they're $35 now. He still has a handful available. But he was personal friends with Tony Gwynn and literally has hundreds and hundreds of signed things from Gwynn, and has made some available, over the years. And was happy to get this. Sent it off myself. One of the few things I've submitted myself to PSA DNA. Really happy I got it back. It's absolutely one of my favorite cards. Love it, love it, love it. Here we go. Mr. DH himself. So great they named the award after him. His detractors might say, how can you be a Hall of Famer if you only play one side of the ball? Then I might say, oh, okay then. Take Mariano Rivera out of the Hall of Fame, and maybe we can have that discussion. He only played one side of the ball. Anyway, that's a discussion for another time. 1990 Leaf, Edgar the Great, playing third base here. 1990 Leaf. One of my favorite cards. Don't think I've ever shared that one. I know I've never shared this one because somebody asked me to share something I've never shared the other day. I think that's another video response I have to get to. I have it bookmarked. I forget who it is. And I thought of this card. But then this is also one of my favorite things. So I grabbed it for this. I'll have to think of something else for something I've never shown. But here we go. The Bird. Mark Fidrich on an 81 Topps. In ballpoint, a lot of people hate that. I don't mind and even like ballpoint on vintage cards. Let's call it let's say maybe 81 and prior. I just think it looks more authentic to the time period. I mean, people weren't running around with Sharpies in 1973, so it just gives it more of a vintage look. And as long as it's still bold and crisp like that one, that's a beauty. Check it out. Rest in peace, the Bird. We got a bird yesterday, a chicken, right? And there's a bird there. My only unslabbed card, I had to grab something of my boy, Alvin Davis. Here he is, 86 Donruss. This is a recollection collection, which was a buyback Donruss used to do. And I believe this is, 3 of 5. There we go. And I always like the 86 Donruss for AD because the mustache is probably most prominent in this card. Look at that. It's trying to work its way down to the bottom part of the lip because it's so powerful. That's it for now. Ken, congratulations, man. 500. Let's do 500 more. You got such a great channel. I know it won't be a problem. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, we don't count subscribers. We count friends.